Time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105 on the Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning, happy Friday. Are you okay?
I was trying to get my leg up here, and I was trying to be graceful, and then the camera popped on, but I was stuck, so I needed to help myself.
That moved the couch.
Jeez.
Welcome, Travis. Is almost in the get off my lawn phase of life. I love it.
Boy, I didn't know I needed to stretch before this show.
We're over here just making noises when we sit down and move up off the couch. Anyway, okay, we've all settled in. So now we can talk about Gwyneth Paltrow. After this bonkers trial wrapped up, she was awarded $1.
A life-changing amount of money for her. So if you've been following this, it has been just absolutely bananas. This whole trial, it was a hit and run on the ski slope, which I didn't know was a thing. So I don't know if this is going to set precedent in any way. But he said she hit him. She said he hit her. And then the whole thing made Gwyneth Paltrow come off looking very unlikable. She had her own private glass water bottles that were there in the courtroom for just her. The lawyer asked her about her friendship with Taylor Swift. Like, everything was very bizarre. She admitted to going off on employees and using foul language and then apologizing. Like, everything just seemed like it was off topic. And then yesterday they decided, well, we're going to go ahead and have Gwyneth Paltrow win. She's awarded $1, which is a symbolic amount of money. And then as she was leaving, she gave a note to the gentleman who had been suing her, and it just said, "I wish you luck."
Yeah, it's one of those things where it was very kind of, yeah, I wish you well. It was very like he said, she said, and I think, you know, having been up on the mountain and like learning how to ski, they always tell you, you know, you are responsible for what is in your line of sight. You are responsible for avoiding anyone downhill of you, but without a lot of, you know, witnesses to say this is what happened, or without something caught on camera, it gets kind of murky, and it just, it just ended up being quite a long, drawn-out trial to talk about.
Because this happened how long ago?
A few years ago, like 7 years ago, I think.
Wow.
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 2016, and we're just going through the court process now. And if we're being totally honest, I'm over here rooting against Gwyneth Paltrow. Like, the whole court process just made her look terrible. And if I was as rich as she was, I would have just offered the guy money or at least chipped in on his medical bills, even if it was an accidental collision. Like, just be a nice person, Gwyneth Paltrow. You're going to court drinking your fancy water, and then you give him a passive-aggressive note on the way out of the courthouse? Come on.
The passive-aggressive note is kind of funny. Now, I am saying this without knowing the full situation, but if she was in the right, like if she didn't, like if she wasn't, like why, I would defend myself too, even if I was rich.
Well, that's,
like
I
How
would.
valuable is her time? As filthy rich as she is, like the amount of time she has spent in a courtroom all week long, which is just so boring anyways. And then on top of that, like, it was $300,000, which is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But when you're Gwyneth Paltrow, is it? And then my favorite part is as they're painting the picture, because I've never gone skiing. They were on what's kind of referred to as the bunny slopes. So as they're like laying on the ground, they're getting passed by like 4- and 5-year-olds just skiing down the hill.
That's what happened to me the one time I went skiing. I just was on the ground and I just watched these toddlers just whiz by me.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a humbling
that
experience.
literally happened to you about 2 minutes ago, and you're sitting on a couch.
I know. That's why when this moment happens up on the mountain, I always just finish the sentence with, "I will see you in the lodge." I know what to do up there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what conversations were had before it went to trial, because originally the guy was going to sue her for $3 million, and then dropped it down to $300,000. So I don't know if there was an attempt to settle and things ended up just going to court. But anyone who's followed Gwyneth Paltrow for any length of time and seen like the goop and all that knows that this woman lives in a wellness bubble that is not on planet Earth. So I'm not at all surprised that she seemed a little out of touch at this trial.
Sure.
She went home and celebrated with cups of bone broth.
And a lit candle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yum. All right.
You ready to talk about your favorite guy?
So ready. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. Well, Mario is my favorite guy. The person cast to play him in the movie is not, I mean, I don't really have much against Chris Pratt. I don't really know much about him.
He's at the bottom of your Chris list.
He's at the bottom of my Chris list. Okay, so people like myself have been outspoken about how we're upset with how he has portrayed Mario in terms of his voice in this movie. He's responding.
Yeah, so he did this interview and basically said, you know, people haven't had a real chance to see how he's portraying the character. And as a result of that, like, he understands why they're upset. Like, he gave a very emotionally mature response and said, you know, when he was growing up, he spent thousands of hours playing Mario. And so he understands people's love and passion for the character, and they just want to see it do well. And so as a result, that's turned into backlash for him. But that he hopes when it comes out, he's able to kind of show everyone that he's putting his own twist and spin on it, and that hopefully it can turn into a franchise. Now, I will say this: if we're talking about how people are upset just because they haven't had a chance to see Chris Pratt portray Mario, we also haven't seen Jack Black as Bowser yet, and we have no misgivings. We're not nervous about that one at all.
No, we're not. I wish we had more time to talk about this because I still have thoughts.
Well, I think we're gonna, we can reserve a little judgment for
we have
see the film,
to let's go to break. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys. We'll see you next week.